Everything okay over here? Fucking hell, Jack. I really thought you were going to hand the baby over to Keziah Mason. Mr. Whitman. Language. Where are your manners? Don't play games. I thought you were serious. It was a bluff, Harvey. You should have known that. How can I give the kid to that witch, for God's sake? Do you think I... Come on, Harvey. What do you take me for? If you were bluffing, you should have done something else for me to catch on. Like a wink or something. Keziah would have seen it. All right. We need a code word for these kinds of cases. I've got 3 words. Trust your partner. Anyway, how's the baby? Fine, thank God. We should get the child to safety before we continue with our case. How about social services? I think they should examine him at the hospital first. We'll leave a note at the precinct for them to look for his mother. By the way, in that madhouse, I found something that might be useful if we keep facing black magic. I left it on the table. This? What the hell is it? It's a device that can nullify magical barriers. Interesting. Alright, let's drop the kid at the hospital and get on with our witch hunt. With Keziah Mason off the list, we're left with Abigail Revell and Mary Warren. Good. Let's go after them. Alright, well, we got the scepter, so makes sense to try her first. Let's see if this does the trick. It worked with Keziah Mason's magic barrier. And it worked with this one, but it also seemed, broke the thing. But we managed to disable the barrier. Abigail Revell. There's no one here. I'll see if I can find a light switch. They're usually not in the center of the room, dude. There we go. The only way out is that door. However, I noticed something in the air. Me too. As if she were here, watching us. Careful. She could be hiding behind the curtain. No feet showing under the curtain. Unless she's levitating. I was fully expecting to find a portal. Or the remnants of one. Did you notice that? Something's emanating from that pentagram. Alright, we'll check it out in a minute. I want to look around first. I'm guessing the top shelf is potions, then esoteric books, and finally, skulls. Hope they're fake. Can't search the drawers though. Price list. It seems that witches have come to this era to make themselves rich. Is it pricey? Sky high. Some posters. This line of work's full of quacks. Never thought there'd be a real witch among them. Would you like to know the future? To be honest, I'd say no. Knowing it would mean that all your actions are predetermined. Where's free will then? Would you? Absolutely. I'd solve cases the moment the captain handed them to me. Then I'd take the day off and skip pounding the streets of this shithole of a city. Fair point. Alright, that's all we can do. Okay. Harvey, what am I doing wrong? Feel the witch's presence. She's here. Okay, well... Begone, evil thing! Need help? Why? Because what you're doing doesn't add up. Well, fucking you get over here and do something then. I guess let's try the other witch. So we need to gain entrance to her cult. This must be the monolith Lawrence spoke of. What are all these symbols? The first is a Celtic triskelion. It represents the trinity of mind, soul, and body. The middle one is the spiral of the Order of Eternal Wind. And the third one is the Om symbol. That Buddhist mantra, right? Exactly. And what do the three together mean? Nothing, Jack. This kind of cult adopts ancestral symbols without order or reason to give itself an air of spirituality. It's all for show. Okay, well, need to light a fire. I doubt just using the lighter is going to help. We probably need some... need to get to the top of the monolith. Oh, branches. Okay, yeah. Probably need some fire starting material. Could we stand on this? Can't set fire to the gasoline with the can, but there are two... Oh, I can. There are two problems. The first is a little bit of gasoline in there would burn up in an instant. Second is I can't reach the top. Okay. So how do we reach the top? We can go into the forest, but would it do us any good? No. Oh, we took a bucket of water. Yeah, I'm with you. Why? Precinct is old and leaks everywhere. This bucket brimming with ice cold water, you say? Excuse me a second. Rise and shine, buddy. Thought so. Mr. Foster, for God's sake. Oh, I think I'm... how embarrassing. I must have dozed off. How'd the hypnosis session go, Dr. Streiner? Hey, knock it off, will you? The doc charges by the hour and you've already wasted half your paycheck passed out on the couch. So stop wasting everyone's time and go sleep it off at home. I was just asking. The doctor beat it. Yeah, sure, On your way. Alright, can we talk now? May I ask why you treat my patients that way? Figured I was doing you a favor by freeing you from Sleeping Beauty. What brings you here, Mr. Foster? You didn't have an appointment today. I need your stamp on my psych report. I'll finally be treated like a sane person at headquarters, and you'll never have to see me again. As you can see, it's a win-win, and it'll only take a minute. We've already discussed this, Mr. Foster. You came here with severe psychotic symptoms resulting from a traumatic experience. The sessions we've had over the past few months have been a success. There is no trace of paranoia in you. And as far as I'm concerned, you are fit for duty. Then we're done talking. However, so stamp the report for me. However, your superiors want to know exactly what happened on the night that traumatic episode unfolded. Your story doesn't hold up. I told you and everyone else. I know what I saw, and I'm not reliving it under your damn regression. You want another version of events? Fine, I'll sing whatever tune you like. You believe you know what you saw. When experiencing a traumatic episode, our brain tends to fabricate other types of memories to psychologically mitigate the facts. It's a defense mechanism, so to speak. Are we going to come back to this over and over again? Listen, Mr. Foster. No one, not even your superiors, blames you for Detective McCarthy's death. They just want to know what happens that night. You can't provide reliable facts. You're suffering from a traumatic block. I know you're afraid of reliving the experience, and I understand that. But I want to make this very clear. Without regression therapy, I cannot seal the report. So, I leave the decision up to you. Fine. Oh, wow. Questions. Wow. Why do you have the Arkham Police Department's official seal? I mean, you're a civilian. Are you authorized to have it? It seems so. They were the ones who provided it to me and decided that your medical discharge would only be effective with the official seal. Psychoanalysis is a pseudoscience. It has worked for you. Years ago, you would have been removed from the force indefinitely. I understand your position. This is an experimental program based on the new science, and you are the first Arkham police officer to undergo psychoanalysis. But soon this science will be another tool available to the police. You are making history. Yes, as a lab rat. About this regression thing, I know you want to hypnotize me as if you were the great Newman, but I have some questions. This gonna hurt? How could it hurt? I'm talking to the doc here. It's just an advanced hypnosis session. You'll be lying comfortably on the couch under my close supervision. Well, sort of comfortably. I may have soaked it a little bit. There's no need to be afraid, Mr. Foster. You'll take advantage of it and make me do funny things? I beg your pardon. I once went to a hypnotism show and the poor wretch who went on stage was made to hop on one leg while barking out putting on the Ritz. What exactly do you take me for? I'm a professional. Just wanted to make sure. I don't need hypnosis to make me look pathetic. Does this stuff work? The success rate for regression is around 90%. What happened to the other 10%? They lose their marbles? They stare blankly into the void as if they'd been lobotomized? Goodness, no. Alright, talk about something else. Are there other agents coming to see you? More like being forced to come to you? You are the first. Your superiors expected this pioneering program to succeed, and it has. So, for the sake of Arkham PD's mental state, you won't be the last. Is that it? The couch is all yours. Anytime you want to get started, I'm ready. What the hell is divan? Ready to undergo regression therapy, Mr. Foster? Yeah, how about Harvest? Fine, let's just get it over with, I guess. Last thing I need is to be kicked off the force for not submitting to this charade. You've made the right decision, Mr. Foster. Do you mind waiting outside, Dr. Whitman? Of course. Harvey stays. If this shit blows my fuse again, I want a badge in the room. It's for your safety, Doc. All clear, Harvey? Yes. Shall we begin? Lie down on the couch, please. Ah, right on the wet spot. Are you comfortable? No, my butt's wet. This is a waste of time, Doc. And if you think this method is infallible to get the truth out of me, go ahead. My story won't be any different than the one I've told you over and over again. You'll see that it is. Try to relax. Breathe slowly. That's right. Every time I pause, you will take a breath and exhale slowly. Now, concentrate on my voice. Pick a point on the horizon and focus on it. Forget about everything around you. Keep breathing slowly. Can you see how the room is fading away? Yes. Don't be alarmed. It's normal. The darkness will surround us, and you will only be able to hear my voice. Keep breathing slowly and try not to blink. I want your mind to travel back to the night of September 7th last year. Try to remember in detail what happened. Ooh, neat. Little by little, you will fall asleep. Your eyes will also glow, apparently. I don't know. That's new. I can't help you with that. Do not resist. Let yourself go. Sleep. Now your mind is traveling through space and time. You and your partner, Detective Samuel McCarthy, are investigating an illegal shipment of alcohol on the docks of Arkham Harbor. Can you see the docks, Mr. Foster? It's lies. I see nothing. Oh, there they are. You can see the ship from here. They're unloading. Jules Canned Foods. You know who paid for his education by working here? Who? Fred Clayton. The lawyer? He should have stuck to packing sardines. Does that man ever won a case? You'll like this one, Jack. Remember Manny Santana? Yeah. Son of a bitch we put away for killing his wife. Well, a few days ago, Fred Clayton went to see him in prison. How's the case going, Counselor? Santana asked. Oh, very well. We got Raymond Corby, a judge known for being lenient. And the jury? A fine jury. Several Hispanics on it. Should work in your favor, Clayton says. So, any advice for the trial? And Clayton answers, if you can escape from prison, all the better. Come on. Seriously? Straight as I heard it. I see movement. There are a couple of them watching the dock. I'll take a look. You shouldn't go alone. Let me tag along and cover you. No need, Mac. We just need the name of the ship that brought the cargo. I can handle that solo. We'll draw more eyes if we go together. I've got a bad feeling about tonight, Jack. Feels like something terrible is going to happen. We're cops, Mac. In Arkham. Terrible things can always happen in this town. Keep your eye on that dock, all right? More smugglers could show up. If things get ugly, come give me a hand. My mouth's watering just by reading this sign. Have you tried their canned sardines? Mary and I try to eat healthy at home. You should do the same. Anything in the container? There are a bunch of tools caked with rust. Wait a second. I'll just get me a rusty crowbar, apparently. We got one in the car, and it's not as grimy as that thing. Whatever. Saved me the trip. Can I take the box through time so I can stand on it and reach the monolith? Apparently not. Well, damn. Remember, Jack, write down the name of the ship bringing the cargo and come back here. When the truck rolls with the goods, we tail it. Don't try anything cute, okay? Got it, Mac. And one more thing. Be careful out there. Don't sweat it. I'll be as stealthy as that guy on the radio show. What's his name? The Shadow? That's the one. You know, the guy that always announces his presence with an evil laugh? Be as stealthy as him. Okay, we got a dock, got a ship, got an abandoned warehouse, got a crane. Try the dock first. Hey! Damn it. Who's there? Ah, hell. What is it now, Paulie? Saw a shadow move. Wow, I am as stealthy as the Shadow. Could be a flatfoot. A cop. The coppers are on the pad. They won't bother us. Stinks of rotten fish. It's probably a damn cat sniffing for scraps. You sure? Got a bad feeling about this. Not this again. Doesn't this whole thing seem off to you? Barone got paid a nice pile to make sure that truck rolls out clean. I know how much he's been paid, and it's a lot. More than usual. We don't know who these guys are or what's in those barrels. Not even Barone's getting a cut of that merchandise. Know why Barone got that kind of dough? So that nobody, and that includes you, starts asking any questions. Capiche? But is that clear, Paulie? We sit tight till that truck leaves the harbor. Once it does, we go home, and whatever happens to those mooks is their problem. You got me? Yeah. And keep your trap shut for the rest of the night. Can I see the ship's name from here? No, we can't. Alright. But we're not going to be able... Yeah, there's guys guarding the entrance. Should find another way to get close to the ship. Okay. What's in the abandoned warehouse? Oh, there is a cat. Hey, you! Oh, easy there, pal. My name's Lewis. Just want a cigarette. Got one? No, I left my pack in the car. Damn it. Nothing to drink and nothing to smoke. Go on, shoot me. Anyways, life's a bitch. Can I pet the cat? See, this is why I prefer dogs. Careful with that demon cat. It has a very bad reputation. Not long ago, it left Marvin with a foot-long scar across his face. There's a life vest on this box. You think you'll take it with the demon cat sitting on it, will you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Empty. Locked. There's a broken window in the back if you want to get in. Thanks, but I don't think I need to go in there. Just letting you know. Got some nets. We'll take one. So do we need to get a fish from somewhere to get the cat off? Don't bother. Already checked them. They're empty. What I wouldn't give for a few drops of booze left in there. So can you give us any helpful hints? Is that your cat? Morty? Nah, it was Floyd's. He abandoned it when he had to close the warehouse. You want to adopt him? Cats? The farther the better. You're right. That cat's always been trouble. It's vicious. There's a Salvation Army shelter nearby. Why don't you spend the night there? Sleep with a dozen strangers? I'm not spending the night breathing sweaty socks and sob stories. Since it all went to hell, plenty of empty warehouses around here. I could sleep like a baby in any of them. Why are you barefoot? Morty threw my boots in the water while I was drying my socks. Think you're funny, Morty? Cat's a son of a bitch. Think I know where you can get some liquor. I've seen some shady guys on one of the docks. I think they're smuggling. I'd go over and beg them to give me a drink, but I can't go barefoot. I don't want to hit the docks with my feet bleeding. Oh, so maybe I don't need the cat to distract him, maybe I need you. There's a lot of broken glass and dried thorns over there. Alright, so I need to fashion some shoes for you. I'll go back there in a second anyway, because I didn't really look around all that much. Got a board, so dry and decayed that if I pick it up it might fall apart in my hands. Canisters, smell like motor oil that's been reused 100 times over. Some sacks, there's something floating in the water. Or maybe those are his boots. Cement sacks, they've been here a long time. The damp has probably turned the content to stone. Boots, yeah. How much you want to bet I need to use the net to get them? Yep, exactly. At least I don't have to make the, whatchamacallit, boots. Just give him his old ones. It's got one of those intricate sailor's knots. I can't untie it. The crowbar wouldn't help, would it? Not sharp enough. Shoot it? Too much noise. Alright. So I need something sharp. It's a call for last year's dock workers' strike. They kicked out everyone who supported it and replaced them with workers less concerned about their rights. Alright, well, let's go get this guy back his boots. I believe these are yours. These your boots? Have you seen Morty? Or, have you seen Morty? Need a comma there. I got him back! You throw him back in the water, you're going in after him. Jasper and Clarence lit a fire in a barrel out back. I'll dry him there. Thank you very much for getting them back, sir. You're very kind. Funny. Didn't sound like it when you pointed that gun at my face. Okay. Sure you don't have any smokes? Oh, talk to him about getting some liquor again, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Which dock? The third one from the end opposite this one. Think I'll pay him a visit. Wouldn't be the first time a smuggler's invited me for a drink. Hey, what are you doing here? Heard there's hooch flowing around here. How about a little drink? So let's head back to the dock and hopefully the guy won't be dead. And that damn cat tossed my boots in the water while I was drying my socks. Got every last grain of this damn beer in my feet. You know what? I like you, Lewis. I'll put in a word with Barone about you. Could use an extra pair of eyes on the docks. Tell us everything you know about this place. Then you set me up with a drink? Deal. Gotta get closer to read. Okay, so maybe I just go back to the map and click on the ship now. There are two guys guarding the... Lewis, get them the fuck out of here, would you please? I could step out of the shadows now that Lewis is keeping them busy. They didn't hear that? Okay, well I got a harpoon. They're distracted by Lewis, but not enough for me to reach the end of the pier unseen. Well, fuck. I don't know much about the maritime world, but I figure the beacon keeps the night ships from plowing into the pier. Alright, is this harpoon sharp? Yes, it is. Okay. I'll take it to the crane. And cut the rope. For what purpose, I don't know, but we're going to do it. If I cut this rope with the tip of the harpoon, the box will make quite a for the noise, not necessarily what's in the box. The harbor's real quiet at this hour, and the crash will attract attention. Yeah, so do it. That's the whole point, isn't it? I'm confused. Is that not... Don't we want to get the guys away from the thing, the dock, so we can investigate the ship? What am I missing here? The label says, Marine Collectibles, very fragile. Delivered to Herbert Masterson. I can't make out the address from here. Okay, so if we're not using that to distract them, then what the fuck are we doing? Mac, help! I don't know what to do. You still have that feeling? I've had it all night. Got a feeling this ends bad. You know how the night's gonna end? Read that wrong. By busting those guys and both of us having a drink of whatever they're trafficking. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hope the liquor is good. Don't even remember what alcohol tastes like anymore. I wanted to click the other one. We should have left the car closer. I don't want them to get away if they try to run. I told you, Jack. Car draws too much attention around here at this hour. It's fine where it is. Alright, fine. Oh, I can go to the car. Need anything from the car? Just making sure it's still there. Well, then why highlight that? There's a net here, but presumably that's not in good condition. There you go. He still has an idea, though. We could still distract the cat. Because, yeah, he's still sitting on that life jacket, which presumably we need. Here, kitty kitty. You hungry, buddy? Okay. Get the life jacket. Old thick life jacket. Don't make them as padded as they used to, so is that gonna cut down on the noise if we put it on the pallet? Hope the tip of the harpoon is sharp enough to cut this nut. Okay then. The harpoon tip is bent. At least it did its job. According to the label, the box holds marine collectibles. They could be worth a fortune. Anyway, the lid is nailed shut. Alright, crowbar. First I'll remove this rope. I don't need it. Let's see what's inside. I see an old, well-preserved rudder, a rusty compass, a bell without a clapper. A spyglass. Oh, that's how we see it. The name, that is. I don't know if this is stealing or seizing in the name of the law. I'll save the moral dilemmas for another day. Alright. Let's hopefully use the spyglass and hope it doesn't need to be wiped off or anything. There we go. Elizabeth Dane. Elizabeth Dane. I got the ship's name. Oh, and then there's that cop running around here. Shut up, Lewis. Cop? What cop? One who got my boots out of the water. Nearly put a bullet in me. Can't be a cop. My boss makes sure we're left to work in peace around here. He pulled a Smith & Wesson Model 27. That's Arkham PD standard issue. God damn it, Lewis. So we got a hero nosing around these docks, huh? Time to move. Looks like things got messy with that cop hanging around. I'll tag along with the guy in the truck in case there's any trouble. You take care of that cop. Paulie, I doubt he's out here alone. He's probably got a partner. Take care of both of them. Consider it done. Damn it. We've been made, Mac. They saw you? Not exactly, but they know we're around. The truck's about to roll out of the port, but they know we can tail them. We'll play it careful. You get the ship's name? Elizabeth Dane. Get in the car. Let's move. Careful. You're getting too close. Keep some distance from the truck. I don't get this whole thing, Jack. 3 families run the liquor racket in Arkham. The Ferraros, Barbieri's and the Barones, yeah. And that truck's not one of theirs. I'm surprised Barone's got his boys playing Guardian Angels for this shipment. You know what? I doubt that son of a bitch would allow a fourth player on the board. Something tells me that truck isn't hauling booze. What do you think? Dope? Dope, guns, explosives, peppermints? Anything but booze, that much I'm sure of. They're heading for the McKinley Tunnel. Don't lose them. Nice transition. They're heading for the outskirts. Lucky you. Don't you like the country? What? Didn't you want to live out in the country? Ah, no, that's Mary's thing. She's got this romantic idea about us becoming farmers, you know? Like we're settlers from the last century. I lived that life as a kid, and it's hard. I don't want little Jim growing up friendless, throwing rocks at lizards. The crops are dead. Most farmers are flooding into the city hoping for a better life. That's what I tell Mary. She doesn't realize how good we've got it in town. She's stubborn, Jack. I don't know how to shake it out of her. I see you getting up every day at 5 in the morning to feed the chickens. Over my dead body. We're coming out of the tunnel. Ease off, Mac. You're crowding the truck again. Damn it. I think they've clocked we're tailing them. Kill the lights, quick. Too late. Brake, Mac, brake! Look out! The hell do you think you're doing, coppers? Shit, he's got a Tommy gun. Damn it. Oh, shit, I can't get a shot at him from this height. The barrels are covering him, and the bastard knows it. Eat lead, flatfoots! Son of a bitch is gonna cut us to ribbons. Never mind, I wanted to climb on top of the car. Hit the emergency siren. Yeah. I don't want to talk to Mac. Can you see him with all those barrels? I can only see his hat and his Tommy gun barrel. Shoot the barrels then. There's a blackish liquid bleeding from one of the barrels. Looks like oil. I told you, Jack. Those barrels aren't liquor. Yeah, I'm working on it. Shooting barrels won't get us any. The tire. The fender is blocking a shot. All right. The front wheel. No. Driver. Did he even shoot? Okay. All right, now what? Ram it? You sure? Maybe we'll shove him off the road. All right, hold on tight. Sons of bitches! Okay, ram it again. Or maybe call for backup. We're in the middle of nowhere. Help will take forever. We're on our own. Okay. All right, fine. Ram it again. Ah, there we go. Got rid of the fender. Okay. Yeah. Let me get my gun. There we go. Damn it. I don't like this one bit, Jack. We should get the hell out of here. Look, it was an accident. The boss will understand. That's not what this is about. Screw those goons. It's... For God's sake, can't you feel it? Feel what? What the hell is that? It's getting into my head. What? It's poking around the brain. Let's go, Jack. This isn't normal. Listen, Mac, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Just let me check if these two are dead or alive and see what they were hauling. Then we're gone, okay? All the barrels are oozing a viscous black liquid. What is this stuff? Can't take any for a sample. No pulse. Rest in peace, you idiot. The tank's leaking. If that pool of gas reaches the flames, we're in trouble. He didn't make it. We still don't know where this truck was headed. I should check the cab. Might be something in there. Though I'm worried about Mac. I'll go check on him. Whoa! For God's sake, what are you doing? It's the only way to end this, Jack. What? Put the gun down, please. We mean nothing in this universe. We don't fit into their plans. They're not even aware of our existence. They'll crush us like ants. It's made me see the vastness of the cosmos, you know? Who are you talking about? It's bigger than we can conceive. And there are unimaginable horrors in the depths of space. How am I supposed to live after knowing all of this? Put the damn gun down, Mac. Can't you see it, Jack? You do the same at my place. Think about what you're doing, for fuck's sake. You've got a wife and kid. What am I gonna tell Mary? Tell her that... No! Shit. God, what have you done? What? What the... Uh-huh. Holy fucking shit! Damn it. This fucking sucks. What? We've seen it, Jack. What did you see? All of it. The chase, Detective McCarthy's death, and that creature. I felt absolute terror, as if an aura of evil was floating in the room. You too? We experienced the same panic as you when the creature appeared. I don't know how it happened, but it did. We shared your fear. No, I can't explain it. For several months now, I have had patients who have experienced irrational panic attacks. Their description of the terror they suffered was exactly what we just experienced. Everything pointed to some kind of mass hysteria. But after tonight, I believe that something inconceivable and beyond rational thought is happening in Arkham. But I have to admit that it's real. Please accept my apologies for not believing you, Mr. Foster. I'm sorry I put you through that again. Okay, yes, so I'm not crazy, right? No, of course not. But you insisted that what happened to me were mere fantasies. Had I known, I wouldn't have questioned your sanity. I'm sorry. Very sorry. It's all right. Don't sweat it. Just one thing. I told you. You know, Jack, I haven't had a chance to tell you this, but I've always believed your story. And I sensed something amiss in Arkham. Lately, there have been countless calls to the police station reporting stories that defy rational explanation. The captain doesn't want to hear any of it, but since I got here, I felt something in the air. As if a prelude to a grave, impending event. I felt it too. In fact, just as I entered our victim's room, I thought I was going crazy again. Hey, Jack? Yes? How are you feeling? Me? Right now? Liberated. The doctor stamped my report. I can now say that I'm a completely sane agent. And I'll shove it in the face of any idiot who questions my sanity. We actually got it. Do we have to go show it to the captain? Let's move. The case won't solve itself.